Hello. Today I'm going to be slightly corny and do the whole new me. And that's because I am rebranding this podcast. It was formerly That Money Lady and switching it up to Practical Money Magic. Just felt more aligned and more in place with who I am and what I want to provide y'all. So that is the new name. Let me know what you think. And I'm excited to jump in and talk today about pressure. Um, this time of year, I don't know if y'all have seen it or felt it, but my inbox is filled with a lot of pressure on top of all of just my normal pressure of just end of year things and beginning of year things with finances and making sure that people's 1099s and W-2s go out along with just tax prep to get them tax ready and balanced and accurate. That is a lot of pressure. And then your inbox gets flooded with, now you need to set goals and do this and do that. And this is how you do it. And it's like, oh, okay. I don't know if y'all felt that, but it's it's a lot. It's a lot this time of year between the holidays and the end of year and setting those intentions and being very just that intentional about what you're doing, what you're putting your time, energy, resources, and just you into. Pressure has this beautiful way of creating a diamond that, again, corny, evidently it's corny day. That pressure can create diamonds. It's uncomfortable. It's a long process, but when you get it, it's beautiful and it shines so brightly. But the flip side of that is too much pressure or the wrong kind of pressure can really have a negative toll and break us. It can collapse on itself and within you. And we don't want that. That's what leads to burnout. That's what leads to just those times where you don't feel like yourself. And as the leader and the head of your business, as business owners, it's important to take care of yourself so that you don't start collapsing in on yourself. Your business is here to support you in what you're building and dreaming and going towards. And it it's important to take care of yourself and making sure that the steps you are taking are aligned with creating that diamond, because that's when the magic really happens. The part that doesn't get as talked about is that nuance of comfortability versus alignment. Being under pressure is not comfortable for anyone. Well, some people thrive in pressure, and y'all, hats off to you. If that's you, I'm not one that necessarily thrives. I do really well, but I do not thrive. It takes a lot out of me, and the recovery time is longer because there's that pressure, and I'm like, what? So I think I got off on a tangent there. It's this pressure is important and it can be uncomfortable and not feel great. The trick is to find that balance of, is this pressure going towards my sparkly, shiniest self? Am I putting all this pressure on me to create my diamond or implode on myself? And that's the fine line we don't, I feel like, talk about enough on this in this online world, is that there is that balance that takes a lot of intention and inner, not only work, but also just inner knowing and being in tune with that, so that you are making sure that the uncomfortableness is creating your beautiful diamond, because you're here to spread your joy and your beautiful gift to the world. That's why you became an entrepreneur, more than likely. There's a million reasons, obviously, but you have this gift and you're here to bring it to the world. And that involves taking care of yourself and making sure that you're in touch with yourself to be able to take those best next steps, because the pressure is always going to be around us in one form or another. It just is our life. It is our world. That is what we've created in a sense, and just what is necessary for forward motion is that pressure. And it's just about being very intentional. And there's this time of year, there's a lot of people grabbing for your attention. And it's really important to find those pressures that are aligned with your highest self and that beautiful diamond within. And it's not always easy, and you might make a mistake, and that's the beautiful learning lesson that gets to be taken from it. Is what did you learn? What was those steps that you took? Where was the wrong, quote unquote, wrong step that didn't give you the goal or the outcome that you were hoping for? Or did you build a beautiful thing and it just needed a tweak or two? That is so many people, and I'm guilty as well, so don't mistake my words. I'm not perfect in any capacity, but I don't throw out, if something didn't work out exactly how you planned, look at it without the feelings. And again, that's difficult, and I don't want to diminish that. Generally, having somebody else there that understands the situation is a lot better at helping you look at that and analyze it without the emotions, because it can be just a tweak or two to get you to where you want to go. But it can also, those feelings can feel overwhelming, and you're like, well, that was wrong, and then completely start over new. But you did all of that work and built all of those assets to where you got it. And if it feels like something that is aligned, like there might be times where you did all of that work and you're like, that just really didn't feel anything like what I want to build or what I'm trying to bring to this world. That's okay. That's why intentions matter when you start something, to really figure out if those steps that you were taking felt right and aligned with where you want to go. Um, and again, I'm not perfect in any capacity. So it is a learning process as business owners to figure out that inner knowing. Because if you don't, some people can know instantly. They've done a lot of work with themselves and they can just understand their inner knowing. And I think that is beautiful. And I cannot wait to get to that level of me, but I'm not there yet. I'm still making mistakes, and I will forever be making mistakes because I am human. We're all human. And the more we recognize that and take the, and don't allow the pressure to collapse on you, because you're again here to be a beautiful diamond and sparkle like no other. So bring your beautiful gift to the world, bring you to the world, be yourself, be authentic, be as authentic as you can, because sometimes you're still trying to figure out who you are. And so you are just like, well, what about this? And you're like, oh no, that didn't feel right. That's not me. And that's okay too. And then you're just like, okay, that's one more point of the no side. We are going to go towards the yes side. What else can I do? So that's what I wanted to bring to you today on this New Year's Day of 2024. Is just don't, try your best not to let that pressure consume you, because it's never going to go away. And the more you figure out your inner knowing, the more that pressure is just uncomfortable, and you are just getting to that next beautiful phase or that next beautiful side of yourself in your business and in your life. And I think that's pretty cool. I don't know about y'all. So that's what I have today. And welcome again to Practical Money Magic. I am so excited for this new edition of the podcast. Podcast number 2. I think I'm only on episode 9, maybe 8. So quick rebrand. See, exactly. Wow. That just dawned on me. You just figure out who you are and where you stand with things, and you just try something and then you try something else, and it is just a beautiful learning experience, and you just gotta start feeling about who you are and how you want to show up in your business and to the world. And I think that's pretty magical. I don't know about y'all. As always, my name is Audrey Heesch. This is Practical Money Magic. And please do send me a DM on Instagram at Graceful Penny. I would love to connect and see and let me know, what pressure are you facing? What are you wanting with your finances that might feel like it's sticky or uncomfortable, or just feels like the pressure is caving in? I would love to chat, and maybe I can help you, or I'd love to give you resources to if it's not a fit, because I am here to help you where you're at, to get you where you want to be, so that more of your beautiful diamond sparkles brighter and brighter, because we need it in this world. It's a crazy world out there, y'all. So shine bright. We need your bright shining light out in the world. So send me a DM on Instagram at Graceful Penny, and I look forward to hearing from you. And I will see you next time. Thanks, guys.